So this is a quick tutorial that's going to show you how you can actually set up a Twitter account. So open up a web browser and go to twitter.com, and then you want to sign up for a new Twitter account. So let's do that. When you're filling out the email address, I suggest you use a personal email address account rather than a work account, because if you leave that company, then your Twitter account will then be associated to a work account, and sometimes you cannot change that. But for the purpose of this, I'm going to put my work account in because I already have a Twitter account associated to my personal account. So let's put a password in and then click on sign up for Twitter. So at this screen, what we want to do is click on sign up. It's going to ask you for a telephone number. You can skip this if you want to, but you can put a telephone number in there, which makes the authentication much better. I'm going to skip it for now. And then you can choose your Twitter name. So I'm going to choose @KISRichPoth. And then I'm going to click on next. Okay, and now I have my Twitter account. So I can click on let's go. You can skip this if you want to by unticking this. If you want to put popular accounts on or some of these Korean Twitter accounts, then you can. I'm just going to skip them, continue. Again, what Twitter is doing is suggesting people that you may want to follow. You can go down on the list and have a look at them, or you can just untick all of them and then continue. You can add your photograph here by clicking on image and then uploading your image. We're going to skip that step for now. Then it's asking if you want to let Twitter go and find some of your contacts from your contact groups. But I don't want to do this. I want to skip the step. But I suggest if you want to get some Twitter accounts quickly, then you can do that. It's now asking to confirm your Twitter account from the email address. So you would have been sent an email address. So let's go and open up my email. Here we go. Here's the Twitter email. So I click on that Twitter email and then click on confirm now. Here is our Twitter account. Now, obviously, at the moment, we have no tweets. Okay, so we can see some people that Twitter has suggested that you follow. All right, and if you want to write a message, all right, you can start by clicking on this tweet button here. So if I want to tweet, I will click on my tweet and I can put a certain number of characters, which is 140. I can insert images by clicking on the media button here. The location is disabled at the moment, or I can add a poll if I want to. So, okay, so I can now send that and tweet that. I can add an image if I wanted to. This is not going to be seen by anybody because I have no followers and I'm not following anybody at the moment. But I can tweet that out. And there, that has now gone to my timeline. And there we can see our tweet has actually gone out. But we have no followers. So we need to follow people in order to actually get people to see our tweets. So you can search for followers. So I'm going to search for my other Twitter account. And there it is. So I can click on that. And then I can click on the follow button. And then I will be following my other accounts. So when I go back to home, I can see now I'm following one person, and the person I'm following, you can see the tweets from everybody else. And then what people will do is follow you. And then once they're following you, you will get another option here saying followed, and it will tell you the people that are being followed. The other thing you can do in Twitter here is to follow hashtags. So let's follow the hashtag of my school, which is KIS Pride. So I'm going to put in KIS Pride here. I'm going to click on search, and this is going to find all the tweets with the hashtag KIS Pride. So I can see here, these are all the tweets for KIS Pride. As I go down, you can see there's the KIS Pride, and as I scroll down, every single tweet is going to have KIS Pride. So I could also look at other hashtags, and I can search for that one, KISPD, and here are all the tweets where KISPD is in the tweet itself. So when you do create a new tweet, If you hashtag KIS Pride and KIS PD and then type your message, then when you search for those hashtags, you will find that that message will appear in the list of tweets. So that's the basics of creating an account for Twitter and using Twitter. So you can search for people here and you can search for hashtags as well. So that's using Twitter on a Mac.